Welcome to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock. Only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning and a happy Sunday morning to everyone, and welcome to the final VIP Golf Show of the season, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. I'm the general manager and executive golf professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Normal co-host Curtis Stock is out golfing in Nova Scotia, PEI, playing Cabot, that lucky guy. So I've got a special guest joining me today, co-host Luke McCourt, my 6-year-old son. Welcome, Luke. Thanks for joining me today.
Well.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a little bit, though, buddy.
All right.
So we appreciate you tuning in each and every week, all year long. So much thanks to all the listeners for being part of the show. If you want to jump in today, please do. You can text in at any time to 780-218-9999. Another great lineup for you on our final show of the year. Our first guest in a couple of minutes. Assuming he answers his phone, he's in Maui right now. But Rob Wilson, owner of VIP Golf, longtime title sponsor of the show. Our second guest will be Shaun Gibson. He's the superintendent at the Sturgeon Valley Golf and Country Club. We'll get you some golf tips with our third guest, Scott Stiles from the Earl Golf Club in Calgary. We go around YEG and check in with Shaun Piercey, head professional at the Ranch Golf Club. Our final guest of the year will be Wil Bateman. He's a Korn Ferry Tour player. Right here from Edmonton. We've been following his career right from the beginning of the show. And then our final segment will be an open segment where we'll wrap up the year. As always, at 9:40 will be our trivia contest where one lucky listener will win a custom fitting at the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. For the question of the week this week, we actually have two. We'd love you to chime in again at 780-218-9999. The first one is, did you enjoy the VIP Golf Show this year? We'd love to hear from you. Let us know what you thought of the show this year. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed doing it. And our second one, which we'll be asking all of our guests, is what is your favorite memory of the 2024 golf season? And this segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Celebrate 75 seasons with us this summer by hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites. Limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit goelks.com/suites to book your private suite today. And we were at the Elks game last night, weren't we, Luke? Did you have some fun at the Elks game last night?
Best day ever!
Yeah, the Elks won again. That was a lot of fun at the game last night. You liked playing with the bells that they gave out too, didn't you?
Yeah. And I just have a quick question. And they built us their own candy shop.
That's right. They had candy in our suite to give to everybody. So everyone was enjoying the candy. Now, Zach, Rob Wilson is not answering his phone in Hawaii. So hopefully he gives us a quick call back here momentarily. So, Zach, in that, we're going to pretend you're Rob Wilson. You want to bring up the VIPgolf.ca on your website there, and we're going to talk a little bit about VIP Golf because that's where you want to go if you want to find out about VIP Golf and all the great deals they offer. VIPgolf.ca is where you want to go, and so we know that a lot of people are familiar with VIP Golf, but for those that haven't heard of it, basically what it is Rob Wilson buys up either memberships or tee times basically at many, many golf courses around Alberta. Zach's going to kind of look on the website and give us some of the names of some of the golf courses in and around the province that are on it. I can tell you some as well, and then he sells them to you at a discounted rate. So you save huge money each and every time you play golf when you use VIP Golf. It's a membership program, so you pay a membership fee up front, and then you get huge discounts on your golf all year long using VIP Golf. Now, Zach, do you have it up there?
Yeah, I have the entire map of a bunch of the different courses that are up on VIP Golf. And there's tons of them all over Alberta.
Yeah. So
White Court's on here.
Yeah. Can you find some in the Edmonton area? Like, obviously, the Ranch is on it. Stony Plain is on it. What else do you see in the Edmonton area there, Zach?
There's Cougar Creek. Of course, you mentioned the Ranch. Jared Ridge.
Yager Ridge.
My apologies. And there's all over Red Tail Landing and Northern Bear out in Sherwood Park. There's Broadmoor. The Quarry's up there. There's so many around
this area. And then there's also Banff is on there, Jasper's on there. Other courses down in Calgary, I believe Mickelson National's on there, even though Mickelson National's going private next year. So I don't think they'll be on it next year. But so many great golf courses that you can play, and so basically that's what VIP Golf is all about. What you do when you book a tee time at the golf course, then you let VIP know that you booked a tee time, and they typically have only so many people per day that you can have on each golf course. So you need to ensure that you're within that limit. So at the ranch, for example, we have 24 VIP members can play each day. So you need to make sure you're one of those 24 people at our golf course, but other golf courses have some of the same type of rules. Some other things that VIP Golf does, they host some golf tournaments and events for their members throughout the year. Do you see any information on that on the website that you can talk about, Zach?
Yeah, let me pull that up here. There's member, I guess, and there's mountain special events as well. But when I click on some of the event schedules, here, of course, the 2024 season is almost over, but the event schedule is filled out. There was Banff Springs event, Kananaskis event, Banff Springs again, Silvertip, Stewart Creek, and these are beautiful courses, absolutely beautiful courses. And say I were to click on one, the next upcoming event actually is September 30th, and it's on Banff Springs. And you could click in and sign up for playing out there. That's on the 30th. You just have to really sign up with your name and everything, and there's different rates for each of these events and everything, and they're already signing up for next year memberships.
Yeah, well, exactly. And so it is, if you're going to play, my understanding is it's 15 to 20 rounds. If you play 15 to 20 rounds or more a year, you're going to save a lot of money. So VIPgolf.ca is where you can get all the information. Now, that's unfortunate that Rob wasn't able to join us. He has been really sick the last couple of days. He was telling me, and felt like he was better and was going to be able to jump on the call with us. But, we'll switch gears for a couple of minutes. And Luke, we're going to ask you a couple of questions. Yeah. Talk in the mic for me, buddy. Now, my first question for you is, what do you like about playing golf?
Well, first question about that. Playing golf with my family, check.
Okay. Is there anything else that you like about playing golf besides playing with your family?
Nope.
Nope, just that. Hey, well, I like playing with you too. My next question for you is, what did you learn during your golf lessons this year at Millwoods from Coach Z and Coach M?
Well, definitely sandwich first, and I don't know the other one.
Well, do you like hitting bombs with your driver?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. And my last one I have for you, Luke, is you played in your first golf tournament of your life this year. Did you enjoy that?
Best day ever.
That was the best day ever, hey?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is awesome, Luke. I'm glad you like playing golf, and thanks for being the co-host today. You pretend that you're on podcasts and things like that all the time at home, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just gonna ask the people more questions.
Yeah, we're going to ask the people more questions when we have more people. We were going to ask, what was the question you were going to ask Rob Wilson?
Well, the question that I'm going to ask to Rob Wilson is, what was your favorite part? What was your
Talk in the mic, buddy.
part of the golf season?
Yeah, what was your favorite part of the golf season? That is the question of the week on the show. So if you want to let us know what your favorite part of the golf season was this year, text in to 780-218-9999. We do have a couple of texts in. Great show, great guests. Thanks for giving us a lot of local information, and hope you guys are back again next year. Well, I can assure you we are back again next year, and the year after, and the year after, and the year after. We are now with Edmonton Sports Talk. AM radio is not going to pull the plug on, when we were on TSN 1260, we were not going to pull the plug on anything like that. Edmonton Sports Talk is here to stay, and the VIP Golf Show is here to stay with Edmonton Sports Talk. No question about that. Good morning, gents. Hopefully Curtis is listening in today. You both took Scheffler to win the FedEx Cup to finish the season with 11 wins against 10 losses. Congratulations to Murray, who nailed the tiebreaker, having Scheffler at -30, which was the winning score to take the crown this year. And I'm not sure if this texter has the stats, but I don't know if I've ever lost to Curtis in this year long. He always talks about how he's the best horse predictor in the world, and he's the best football prognosticator in the world. But when it comes to golf, I think I beat him every single year. But maybe that texter knows a little bit different. But anyways, we will take a break. On the other side of the break, we are going to get you some, we're going to talk with Superintendent Shane Gibson from the Sturgeon Valley Golf and Country Club and talk all about golf from a superintendent's perspective and what goes into getting the golf course ready for winter. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature, forest, and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Every driver has an inertia number. The higher the number, the more forgiving the driver. Now, golf is about to discover the first ever driver that combines tailor-made speed with the forgiveness of 10K inertia. The all-new QI10. More forgiveness means more long, straight drives, even on off-center strikes. The days of missing the fairway are numbered. Get ready to experience your drives in 10K with the all-new QI10. Only from TaylorMade. Visit tailormadegolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Audiobook promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Enjoy a round of golf on two of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. Normal co-host Curtis Stock is away, so my son Luke is joining us today as well. You can text into the show at any time, 780-218-9999. Our two questions of the week is, did you enjoy the VIP Golf Show this year? And what is your favorite memory of the 2024 golf season? Let us know your thoughts on that. This segment brought to you by The Quarry. Whether you're looking for a casual round of golf with friends, a corporate tournament, or a perfect venue for your special event, meeting, or party, The Quarry has you covered. Visit us online at www.thequarryedmonton.com or by phone at 780-477-THE-Q. And Rob Wilson has woken up in Hawaii. Good morning, Rob. How you doing?
I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, all
How
good.
you guys doing?
We did the best we could, winging it, talking about VIP golf in the first segment, but we did cut it a little short, so we have a few minutes to talk with you, Rob. So, you know, we talked about it as best we could, but you're the expert. You own VIP golf. I know people are familiar with it, but for those who haven't heard of it, you explain in your words exactly what it is and how it works.
Well, I think most people are familiar with the program, but if you're looking for a golf membership that's going to allow you to play several venues across Alberta and BC, into Banff, Canmore, top venues like this segment's powered by The Quarry, but one of our top venues in Edmonton, obviously the Ranch yourself. We encompass a program that offers over 70 golf courses under one membership. It's a initial fee of $400 to $600, depending when you join, and that allows you access to these golf courses at preferred member rates, and they range anywhere from 30 to 60% off the regular rates. Once you pay the initial fee, that gets you access to our vault of memberships, which we allow you to lease for the day. It's a great program for you if you're just looking to get out and play different venues and enjoy, different challenges every day at several different golf courses, and, perhaps find your home course you're looking for. So that gives you a chance to get out and play a lot of different venues and figure out where you want to be. And, maybe join a golf course at that time, or if you like the program, just can you continue on with us?
Now, Rob, in the last segment, I mentioned that I thought that if you played 15 to 20 rounds a year, you would make back your membership fee, and then you would be just saving lots of money after that. Would that be an accurate statement? 15 to 20 rounds is about where you break even, or is it even better than that? Or
it is better than that, but we like to tell our members, you want to be playing, roughly 20 rounds to make it worthwhile. Our average break-even point is actually 11 to 12 rounds. But, in order to make your money and, make it worthwhile for you, we always tell our members, you should be playing 20 rounds. I think our average member rate, we have just over 4,000 members right now. It's in about the 25 to 28 round mark, but we have several members that are playing, 40 to 50 to 60 rounds a year. And, that's where they see the true value of the program.
Is there any restrictions on when or where you can play? You did mention 70 courses, but what about restrictions on those courses of timings or anything like that?
We don't have any restrictions per se. We do have on the weekends, there is some prime time, obviously, and non-prime time rates. But there is no restrictions. You can play the same course as much time as you want. You can play 100 rounds if you want. And we do have some members that do crack the 100 round mark. The beauty of the program is it gets you out to venues that maybe you didn't want to play before. You didn't even know we're on the docket. So it's good for the golf courses. It really gets new clients out to your courses. And it's just a great program if you're looking to play all over the place and really take full advantage of a golf season.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is the owner of VIP Golf, Rob Wilson. Now, Rob, we did see on the website, and we're talking about the tournaments that you guys have. You have an upcoming tournament at Banff Springs. Is there still availability to get into that for people? And if so, share the details on that.
We do have some availability. I believe we have I think we have 8 foursomes left to sell. It's one of our top tournaments of the year. I mean, playing Banff on the closing day, we got the whole course booked out.
Wow.
It's always one of my favorite courses. The course is obviously in primo shape at that time of year. Greens are rolling fast. And it's not a tournament, but we allow these days, they're called member guest events. And we allow our members to bring non-members just to introduce them to the program and, bring out their friends and show them what the VIP Golf membership is all about. We run them pretty much exclusively at our resort venues such as Banff, Stewart Creek, Silvertip. We do one at Kananaskis per year. And it's just it's a great way to introduce new people to our program and allow our members to bring out and, showcase exactly why they're members.
Now, Rob, is there any other benefits to the VIP program besides the money that you save and the opportunity to play in these member guest tournaments?
Yeah, there is for sure. I mean, obviously, the number one reason to be a member is, I think, to save money. But I think that the number one or number two option is, it gives you a chance to get out and play all these courses that maybe you wouldn't want to play to begin with, or you didn't even know were there. If you have a guy that lives or a golfer that lives in Stony Plain and he always plays in the West, maybe he wants to go play, Broadmoor, or he wants to go play somewhere like Colonial or the Quarry. And, he gets on our website and sees all the courses that are available, our app, and he's like, well, I'm going to try this one out. So I think it just really gets in their head. It allows them to go play wherever they want and encourages them to go play other courses. So I think that's one of the biggest benefits.
We did see on the website that you're selling 2025 memberships now, so that's great for listeners to know. But is there going to be anything new in your program for 2025 that you know of at this time?
I do, yeah. We're working on a new system where we're going to be able to just pop on the website and be able to book tee times right through our program, right on the golf courses websites. So we're working with an IT company now that we're going to be a one-stop shop, and we're also working towards the public, non-members, to be able to go there and book through our website as well. So it's something to look forward to, and I hope we can get it done in the next 3 or 4 months. We're well underway, and it's going to be it's going to be a great program for the member and non-member.
Well, yeah, there's no question that would make the whole process a lot more smooth for everybody, the courses and the golfers. So yeah, that would be awesome if you can get that going. Now, Rob, you don't know this.
We're close. We're just in testing right now, but I think it's going to get done. And the guys we're working with are great. They build tee sheets, and yeah, I think it's definitely a very, very good possibility that we'll get that done in time.
Awesome. Well, you can't see, Rob, that Curtis is away today, but my son Luke is the co-host, and he has a question for you.
Right, Rob Wilson, I have a question for you. What was your favorite part of the golf season today?
This year.
Could you hear him? My favorite part of the golf season this year? Well, it had nothing to do with professional golf. My favorite part of the golf season was my son, who has special needs. He's a great kid. We moved to Kelowna, and I became the Special Olympics golf coach.
Oh, good for you, Rob.
And the fact that I got to teach these kids that had never picked up golf clubs before, and just teach them how to play golf. They can all hit the ball now, and it was a special feeling. So and just to see their progress and how happy it made them, that was my special days, and that was obviously the highlight of my golf season for sure.
Yeah, that sounds special. Well, good for you, Rob. And
okay, that's a good answer.
So we have to let
Lucas.
you. Yeah. So we have to let you go, but we greatly appreciate your support of the show. The VIP name has synonymous now with the VIP Golf Show, and we appreciate your support and being on board with us for all the years that you have.
Well, thanks so much, Mary. And Lucas, keep it going, bud. Sounds like you're well on your way to becoming the podcast champion.
Yep.
All right. Thanks very much, Rob. Enjoy Maui.
I will. I'm off to bed. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one. All right. We're going to switch gears now, and I see that Shane Gibson has joined us. He's the superintendent at the Sturgeon Valley Golf Club in St. Albert. How you doing this morning, Shane?
Great. Yourselves?
Yeah, doing great. Thanks so much for taking the time today to jump on with us. I'm curious what your thoughts are on the weather this year from your perspective and keeping golf courses in great condition. Obviously, we didn't have the warmest spring ever, but the summer has been dry and hot and not a lot of rain. So, in terms of keeping your golf course in great shape, how do you feel this summer's been?
Yeah, I think once we progressed into summer, things were great. Definitely a slow start to the year. Quick start to the year, then a slow start to the year. The snow seemed to melt really quick. Golf courses were able to open a little earlier this year than last year. I think we were open about 2 weeks earlier than we were last year. And then the weather just kind of stalled out on us. So we had full tee sheets, heavy golf traffic, and the turf just wasn't able to recoup. So a little bit of decline first thing in the spring. According to our growing degree day model, we were about 30 to 35 days behind where we typically are seasonally in late April and early May. And then the weather kind of shifted gears and gave us some fantastic growing conditions, and things have been pretty solid ever since.
Well, now that we're approaching mid-September and the season is winding down, when do you start preparing the course for winter, and what does that look like?
I think if you talk to most superintendents, we never really stop preparing for winter. It seems like everything that we do is geared towards making sure that we can get that plant through winter as healthy as possible, so that we can give it a kick in the spring as early as we can to get the golf course in as good a shape as quick as possible. But I'd say there's kind of about a time in that mid-June, July, August, we're kind of just focusing on leaning the turf off, getting it dried out, kicking it in the head, so to speak, to try and get the best playing conditions as possible. And then other than that, it's as soon as the tarps come off, we're kind of doing things to get the turf as healthy as we can. And then we've got that stretch through midsummer where we're trying to lean it back off. And then, we'll start next 10 days, we'll start raising our height of cuts. We'll start venting some tee boxes. It never kind of stops. We've already started changing our fertility practices, we don't want the plant going into winter full of food and that just makes it more prone to disease. But we've already got all of our fall plant protectants are all on order. They'll start showing up next week, and kind of once the pro shop shut down and they're kind of able to take a sigh of relief, that's when the turf care department really kind of kicks in.
Well, different courses in the area do different things when it comes to tarping. Is there an ideal way to use tarps to give you a better chance of coming through the winter well?
3 years ago at Sturgeon Valley, we started incorporating tarps on select greens. Prior to that, we were just open hole aerating, give them a nice coat of top dressing and crossing our fingers and hoping for the best. Whereas the club's made a big investment over the past few years, just slowly adding more tarps every year. So I think I just ordered our new tarps, 5 new tarps for this year. So we'll be up to a total of 13 greens tarped as we get the first snowfall this year. But the way we do it is we lay a product called Futera matting down, or we'll still do our fall cultural practices. We'll solid tine aerate our greens this year. We don't have a huge thatch layer to worry about, so we'll just solid tine aerate our greens, and then we bring in a company actually after the golf course closes, and we'll do our aeration after the course closes to try and affect the golfers as little as possible. And then we'll deep tine aerate just to try and open up those holes, get the plant breathing as good as we possibly can. And on the greens that we don't tarp, that allows, if we do get a little bit of freeze thaw, that kind of just allows that ice layer to stay broken up. But for the greens that we do tarp, we're putting down the Futera matting, which is kind of a coarse black matting that allows just a little bit of airflow underneath the tarp. And then we'll put vent tubing down on top of that, sandwich all of that in with a solid impermeable tarp over the top. So that prevents the ice from getting on, but it also prevents toxic gases from escaping. So every about 2 to 3 weeks throughout the entire winter, our team goes out with backpack blowers and pushes fresh oxygen into the green and pushes that carbon dioxide out so that we don't poison it ourselves.
What does the ideal winter look like for good spring conditions?
Snow November 10th, stay below zero until March 10th, and then go again. Just consistency, which we've had a lack of. I mean, we wouldn't need to spend these hundreds of thousands of dollars on tarping and vent tubing and labor if winter would just play ball. But it seems like Mother Nature cooperates less and less every year. So this is just an insurance policy for us, that one bad winter and that insurance policy pays off huge, just with spring conditions and being able to get the course in better shape quicker, or prevent the loss of 1 or 2 greens. I mean, that impacts the tee sheet and revenue dramatically. So if we can curb that and just do everything that we can to ensure our membership the best playing conditions for as long as possible, and that's what we're going to try and do.
As a superintendent, what can you do during the winter months, if anything, to help the spring conditions?
Yeah, it's just plan, right? I mean, as much as you can plan for things, and I mean, and then Mother Nature throws you a curveball, and a lot of that's out the window. But it's just trying to build your plant up, get those roots as deep as possible, review your watering practices, do an irrigation audit on your system, come up with new ways. We're constantly playing with new fertilizers, plant protectants, wetting agents. We don't have the best water source. The Sturgeon River is a silty, high bicarbonate mess, which makes it a little difficult on the turf. I mean, sometimes the more we water, the more the plant seals off, the harder it is to actually get the water in the plant. So just using tons of different products and playing with things constantly to try and achieve the best results.
You know, aeration is always a hot topic, and you mentioned you're doing the aeration this year after you close, which I'm sure the members at Sturgeon Valley really like and appreciate. But explain why it needs to happen and how you choose to aerate when you do. Like, you hear a lot of golfers, like golf courses, if they aerate in the middle of July, the greens are perfect, they look perfect, oh, they're so good, and then they come out and play the next week and they're all poked and now they're unhappy. But explain why it has to happen and why you choose to do it when you do it at Sturgeon.
Yeah, so I mean, we choose to do it. We're venting all summer long. We go very minimal. Every 2 to 3 weeks all summer long, we're poking 8mm holes in the greens every 2 to 3 weeks, followed by a top dress and a roll, and that impacts play negligible, if any at all. So they can't even tell, and it just gets, it's not the ideal process for us. I mean, that one and done, getting that big open hole, getting some fresh sand in there, letting the plants breathe, and it just all depends on what your course needs at that time. I mean, there's just sometimes severe summer stress, and the plant's going to recuperate, and those holes are going to close a lot quicker doing it midsummer. We try to impact the tee sheet and our golfers' experience as little as possible as we can. So we do it's quite labor intensive. Or not labor intensive, it just takes a lot of time and money to do it every 2 to 3 weeks, and we do it when we have our maintenance Mondays. So it's just our way to still give the plant what it needs, although it's not getting it as well as that big hollow tine aeration would, but it's still allowing the plants to breathe, opening up those holes, letting our roots dive, and just able to create a healthy plant to withstand the traffic that we get at Sturgeon Valley throughout the year, and mitigate the impact of the tee sheet. And then we give them a big 5/8 open hole in the spring. The downside to that is it takes a little longer for that to heal first thing in the spring. Fortunately for us, golfers aren't expecting perfection in April near as much as they are in June, July.
If people are looking to get out and play there before the end of the season, how can they book a tee time at Sturgeon Valley, Shane?
One of the easiest ways right through our website, sturgeonvalleygolfclub.com, or call our pro shop. Public tee time bookings 7 days in advance. We are a semi-private club, but we reserve spots for our public. And then all times become available, even our member times, 48 hours in advance. It's kind of first come, first served if there's anything left.
Awesome. Well, as you can see, my son is the co-host today since Curtis is away. And my son, Luke, has one question for you to finish off the interview. Go ahead, Luke. Talk into the mic, buddy.
The question is, what was your favorite part of the golf season today?
This year.
I mean.
I think my favorite part of the golf season is always experiencing the courses in the area from the golfer's perspective. There's so many days where we kind of get carried away on looking at the bad things on the property from our end that most people don't even see. So it's nice to just kind of get away for a day or two, go experience some other golf courses, enjoy it with friends, and just forget about things for a little bit, knowing that you're going to go right back to it the next day.
Yeah, that's a great point, Shane. Well, thanks so much for your time. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks again for joining us.
All right, thanks for having us, guys.
All right, that was Shane Gibson, superintendent at the Sturgeon Valley Golf Club. On the other side of the break, we're going to get you some golf tips. The best short game guy in Alberta, Scott Stiles, teaching professional at the Earl Grey Golf and Country Club. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
AccuSteel heavy haul trailers. Innovative solutions for unconventional problems. 100% family owned and operated. AccuSteel's industry experts design and manufacture specialty equipment to move some of the largest machinery on the planet. Looking for a new premium engineered heavy haul trailer proudly made in Alberta? Or to rebuild, repair, or retrofit your existing fleet? Look no further than AccuSteel heavy haul trailers. Get the job done right. Visit accusteel.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
Looking for a trusted professional fence company in Alberta that can do it all? Count on DuraGuard Fence. For 37 years, we've been offering manufacturing, installing, and repair services, as well as a whole range of do-it-yourself solutions. The most highly trained and experienced fence installers operating the most modern fleet of equipment in Alberta. Whether you're looking for a fence contractor or just materials for a do-it-yourself project, DuraGuard Fence has been the most trusted source for over 37 years. Your one-stop fence shop for chain link, wood, vinyl, or ornamental fencing. DuraGuardFence.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, here along with today's co-host, Luke McCourt, since Curtis is out playing golf elsewhere. This segment is brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed strokes this summer? Alberta's PGA professionals know their stuff. From equipment and technology to technique, they're the most trusted resource for getting more out of the game you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com and get to know your pro today. A quick text to get to. Highlight of the year was seeing Stock with new clubs, not those dinosaurs he purchased back in the 70s. And yes, that was a highlight for all of us that play golf with Curtis Stock. It is now time for the Century Mile Minute, home to thrilling live thoroughbred, quarter horse, and standardbred racing action, exciting slots, electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit centurymile.com. And this is absolutely coming from Curtis Stock, not from me, because I cannot talk like this whatsoever because I know nothing about horse racing. But I'll give you a horse to watch instead of something on Keystone, because he'll probably run. Keystone is his horse that he owns, and that's what I wanted him to do, but he was probably going to run. So anyways, this week's horse to watch on the Century Mile Minute, and the last pick of the year is Miss McBride. She drew the outside 11 post last time out, and not surprisingly had a very wide trip. She was fanned 8 wide around the turn, but had the best run at the finish, losing in a photo. Miss McBride has run against better and was dropping into a claiming race for the first time. This was also her first start off of a layoff, and horses generally run much better in their next start after a layoff. That and her solid finish makes her the last horse to watch against similar company or even a notch higher. And he says it's been fun picking winners this year, and hopefully you cashed in on a few of his tips, as I did when I got that triactor that he picked on the show a couple weeks ago that he bet for me. And at this time, we are going to welcome Scott Stiles to the show. Good morning, Scott. How you doing today?
I'm good, thanks, Murray. How about you?
Yeah, having a good one. You're driving. Where are you off somewhere to play some golf today, or what are you up to?
I am actually, playing a little tournament here in Water Valley. So I actually just got here.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck in that. That's not a PGA event, is it?
Thanks. No, just a fun little scramble, actually.
Oh, yeah, that'll be lots of fun. Well, Scott, you're the teaching professional at the Earl Golf and Country Club in Calgary, where the recent CPKC Women's Open was played. What was that like for you to watch the best women players in the world up close?
It was really cool. Like, that was, I would say, one of the neater golf experiences to kind of be around it, like watching the whole build out for the event, which was massive. The course was kind of under construction for almost a month before it to build out all the hospitality suites and the bleachers and grandstands, and then the food and beverage and all that. And then how much that goes into an event like that. And then to see all the ladies once they finally got there was pretty cool. I was really excited to watch kind of their practice habits, what they do around the event, and then to see them on the golf course, on our home course, was a lot of fun just to see like really how good they are, because it's really impressive to see the skill level that they have and how precise they can be. And the golf course played really hard, but they were still able to manage themselves around it. And to see the reaction from all the members who haven't been around golf at kind of the highest level was really, really cool.
Well, you're a great player yourself, Scott. Where do you think you would have fit into the hierarchy of the scoreboard if you were playing?
You know, that's a really tough question. Like, I had this debate with a lot of people throughout the event, and just like where would like some of the best players from around finish. And just the golf course alone, our golf course is probably playing, for the average golfer, I would say 3 to 4 shots harder than it normally does. Like, the rough was up. They grew it there, you know, for a few weeks before. Like, we were playing kind of a leaf rule in the rough for the 2 weeks leading up, just because people were losing their balls.
Oh, wow.
And then the greens got firm and fast. The fairways got firm and fast, which makes the golf ball go longer, but it also makes them narrower, right? More balls are going to roll into the rough. And so from just a golf course standpoint, you know, you can kind of see where you might be able to get it around. But for the average golfer, or even like someone like us that plays events, it's the other things, the hitting shots in front of, you know, 500 people on a tee box, and, you know, where every shot matters. I think that's what gets lost in the sense of like how good they are. So it's tough to say like where I would say, like, could I go out and shoot a good round to, you know, play? You know, it would help me because I don't hit it very far. So playing from, you know, a little bit shorter than when I was playing touring stuff would have helped. But it's the other stuff that makes it so much hard. Like the ability to execute under pressure when everything's out there, when everything's going on, when there's people around. That's what makes it so impressive what they can do kind of week in and week out.
What stood out about the players' games to you on the LPGA event?
The biggest thing is just the precision. Like because they don't hit it all that far. Right? I think kind of the average club head speed is, you know, it's somewhere in that like 95 miles an hour. You get a few that kind of get it up over 100, but it's not like they're smashing it. There's a few that can hit it pretty far, but it's just how precise they are around the greens from 150 yards and in. Their short games are good, and their putting is phenomenal. Like it was really cool. Not in the sense that they're relatable, but for a lot of our members that, like, you know, could maybe hit it about the same distance, but would lose by 20 shots around when they go play against them. They're so good. Like they hit it out of the center of the club face so often. They know where it's going, and when they do miss, they're able to get it, you know, get it up and down, or their putting is good enough that, you know, they can really score. And, you know, the golf course is playing really hard. I think it was like 13 under, I think was what won. And it was kind of like major like conditions they were saying that week because it was so firm and fast and the rough was so long. But we still saw like a 61 from one lady and then a couple 64s. They're just so tidy, which is really, really cool. Like I think their golf swings in general, if you took them on the hole, are probably better than PGA Tour golf swings, just because they have to be a little bit more efficient with the movement because they can't generate speed as easily as, you know, some guys who might be 6'2" or 6'3". And so it's really fun to watch them because the swings all look really, really good. And, you know, the rhythm and the pace at which they swing, it's fun to see up close and personal as to how good they are.
Was there anything that you noticed in their practice habits that stood out to you?
Yeah, like it's so different what they do compared to the average golfer. Like you see them out on the driving range and there's alignment sticks all over the place. There's so many rehearsal swings. You know, it's fun. We had a bunch of members working the driving range, and that's what they all say. They're like, they don't hit that many golf balls, and they're on the range for a long time, but it's rehearsing something for, you know, 3 or 4 swings, and then they'll hit a shot, and they'll step back, and they'll go through their routine, and they'll do the whole process over and over again. They'll rehearse it a bunch of times, and then they'll hit the shot, and there's like a plan and some type of, you know, intention with every single shot they hit. And then you go to the putting green and they use tools. Like there's stuff, you go to a tour event, there's stuff all over the place. They've got putting mirrors and start line trainers and string lines and tees and alignment sticks to help get themselves dialed in. And that's the thing that you don't see at a golf course on a day-to-day basis. And it was fun because, you know, I've seen it in my travels over the years, but the average golfer doesn't get to see, again, how precise and how intentful they are with their practice. And that's the reason that they get better, because like the average golfer just sits there and bangs ball after ball after ball without really a plan or an intention. And that's just not what they do at all.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Scott Stiles, teaching professional at the Earl Grey Golf and Country Club. Scott, a tagline that the LPGA uses is "These girls are good," and they don't have the insane swing speeds that the players on the PGA Tour do, and with that, they don't have the distance. So, what are the disadvantages compared to the male players that they have, and how do they overcome that to be that good?
I don't even know if they're like disadvantages. Just like they can't hit it as far. Just because again, like there's not as many that are as big and strong, and there are some like that can really get it out there, that move, that like go fast, that go hard at it. But in general, like it's not going as far. So they have to be that much better. Again, with the control in terms of, you know, they hit it out of the center of the club face all the time, and then their short games are good, and their putting is like otherworldly. I mean, I like some of the stats from the girls out there. Like, I think it was Jin Young Ko a couple years ago hit like 63 straight greens in regulation, which is, I mean, that's unheard of. And, you know, like Inbee Park, I think it was, I'm not sure when it was, but I think she went like 500 holes without a 3-putt. Like that type of stuff is just incredible to hear, because they put in the work, you know, they practice as much as anybody, and it shows. It's really fun to go and watch. It's the cliche that there might be a little bit more relatable because they don't hit it as far. But that's it. In terms of the average golfer that might hit the same distance, you know, they beat them by 10, 15, 20 shots around because they're so precise with their wedges, with their mid irons, even with their longer irons. I've seen a lot of them hit longer irons or hybrids, and they can get it up on the green around the hole all the time. It's really impressive to see that level of, again, coming back to that like precision word.
Jeez, it sounds like the way people describe your game, best putter ever and all that kind of stuff, Scott. Like, yeah. Well, Scott,
I mean, it is fun. I really like that, because it is. I really enjoy the putting, the short game side of it, just to see how good that they are and how much they practice it too, because it doesn't just happen.
Yeah, for sure. The off season is fast approaching here in Alberta. What would you recommend for a plan for golfers over the winter to improve on their games?
The biggest thing I think is, again, to have a bit of a plan, like understand what you want to do, what you want to improve. If it involves some type of coaching, like I highly recommend finding someone you can trust with your golf game. You know, find a pro around, or there's lots of good options, you know, kind of online if you don't want to go in or don't have a space. And then pick what you want to work on and stick with it. I find a lot of people over the off season try and bounce around from too many different things. Like with my off season programming, I have a lot of people that will come in once a week, and generally it's like one goal, like what are we trying to work on for this off season, and let's stick with it. Because if you try and bounce around too much, you're not going to have the reps that you would in the summer, that where you're going out and playing or being at the golf courses often. And so be precise with what you want to do and stick to that plan. Like whether it's you want to improve a certain piece of your swing, like it's a good time to go work on technical parts where you can work on a bunch of rehearsals, a bunch of slow motion swings because you're not playing golf, and stick with it. Like figure out what you're trying to do, and don't try and go too broad with the whole approach. You'll just kind of not waste your time, but you'll bounce around too much and you won't see the improvement.
Well, how can people make sure that those practice plans are effective for them?
Again, that's where I think you really need some advice from some type of professional, like someone who knows what they're talking about, who knows what type of results to look for and the process to get you there. Because I find a lot of people that I talk to, they're working on something, but it might be the right idea or the right concept, but how they get there, they struggle with. And so talking to like, you know, a PGA pro around your area where they can help outline what you're trying to do, and then whether it set you up with good routines, good drills, good, you know, practice plans. I think that's what the average golfer does kind of need. And again, you can find some decent content online, but having someone you can talk to, I think personally really makes a difference.
You know, Scott, I don't think I've ever talked to you about this before, but I'm curious your thoughts. Like in the wintertime, there's lots of time between golf seasons, obviously 6 months off with winter typically. What are your thoughts on what people could do in the winter, and how important you think it is for people to work on improving their strength and mobility?
It's huge. I think it is. It's such a good time to go and work on that. And, you know, I send people to go get fitness or like mobility strength screens for the golf swing all the time. Like I think it's just so beneficial to go and understand how your body moves, what it needs, whether in terms of it needs more strength in one area, more mobility in a different area. Just understand what goes on, and then build your body up over the winter months. Like build the strength, build the mobility, so that when the golf season comes, you can go and play golf. And if I could get people to go and take care of their bodies instead of coming to take lessons, you know, I might be less busy, but I think a lot of people would be a lot better at golf if they could just move better and feel better on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, that's a great point. Scott, if people want to connect with you about lesson opportunities, how can they do that?
The easiest way, I don't have a website or anything right now, but just either my social media stuff. I spend a lot of time on Instagram or Twitter, and it's just Scott Stiles Golf on both of those platforms, and that's where I try to post a little bit of stuff here and there, but you can always reach out to me on there. That's probably the easiest way.
Okay, and you can't see him because we're on the phone, but Curtis is away this week, so my 6-year-old son is with me today, and Luke has a question for you, Scott.
All right.
Sure.
All right. Scott, I have a question for you. What
go
was your
ahead.
favorite part of the golf season?
My favorite part of the golf season. That's a great question. I love early in the spring when we get that nice day where everybody gets to get outside. You know, you get to see everybody for the first time that you haven't seen all winter, and to get out on some nice fresh greens. I love the putting side of the game, and so going and putting early in the spring out on a real green, seeing the ball go into the hole is probably one of my favorite parts.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time, Scott. Are you going to be at the Pro on Tuesday at Riverbend?
I will be, yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
So I'll see you there. I'll be playing with our next guest, Shaun Piercey, who's my partner in that
nice.
on Tuesday. So I'll see you then,
Yes.
and good luck today at Water Valley, and have yourself a great day.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me, Murray.
All right. That was Scott Stiles, teaching professional at the Earl Grey Golf and Country Club. On the other side of the break, we are going to go around YEG, and Shaun Piercey, head professional at the ranch, will be joining us in studio. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Red Tail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature forest and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Join us for the return of the Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Friday, September 13th at the Leduc Golf and Country Club. Enjoy a day of golf while supporting a great cause. Start your day with a delicious breakfast, followed by a round of golf at the scenic Leduc Golf and Country Club. Then unwind with drinks and indulge in a gourmet dinner, all accumulating in a lively auction. Come out and celebrate Tom Goodchild's legacy while supporting the Tom Goodchild Memorial Bursary, which assists NAIT culinary students in financial need. The Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament promises unforgettable experiences. Don't miss out. Sign up now at sawmill.ca/golf. That's sawmill.ca/golf.
Speed and ability. From tour pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, normally here along with Curtis Stock, but Luke McCourt, my 6-year-old son, has joined us today as the co-host. This segment is brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com. And a quick text to get to. Hey, Murray, what do you think of the PGA versus Liv, Scotty, Rory versus Bryson Brook matchup this fall? And what do you think of Schauffele and Rahm? What do you think Schauffele and Rahm are thinking for not being part of it? I don't know. I'll ask Sean about this too here in a second. But you know what? I think the PGA versus Liv thing is a sign that they're going to be getting back together in some form in the near future, and with them collaborating on an event like that, I think signifies that. And what do I think Schauffele and Rahm are thinking? I think they should play better. And if they played better, they could have been part of something like that. Or maybe they could have looked at expanding it a little bit as well. What do you think about that, Sean?
I think exactly what you said. I think it's kind of a precursor to them getting back together here soon, and hopefully they'll all be playing in the same tour again, and golf will be normal after 2 or 3 years of this kind of them versus us kind of thing, right? So it'll be good. I think it'll be good for the game. I think it's going to happen soon.
Well, joining us here is Shaun Piercey, head professional of the Ranch Golf and Country Club, as we go around YEG for the last time this year. So, Shaun, the Ranch is always known to be one of the best conditioned golf courses in the area. As we head into the fall, are the conditions still top-notch?
Absolutely. I've been on this show a lot of times, and I'm always preaching how, our premier conditions at the Ranch, but in 2024 has been on another level. We play every Sunday. The conditions are absolutely mint at the course right now. Derek Senko and his assistant superintendent, Brendan Porter, they do a fantastic job. Their crew, we do a lot of tournaments. We have a lot of play at the course, and I'm just astounded at just how great the golf course is right now. It's absolutely a privilege to play, and they're doing a great job. So same as always, premier conditions at the Ranch, but even elevated this year, I think.
Yeah, no question. It's really good.
Yeah.
With the season winding down, there are some great opportunities for golfers to get some great deals in the pro shop, including selling off the rental clubs. What are the details on the fall specials you have going on?
Well, we'll have an official fall sale here in the next week or so. We'll get that going. But we have a lot of stuff marked down in the shop right now. And like you said, we have our TaylorMade rental set pre-sale going on right now, which is always popular. We have 40 sets in our rental fleet for the tournaments that we host. And it's a great opportunity to get a premier set at a great price. So we're doing a pre-sale on those right now. We have men's right hand and left hand, regular and stiff flex, as well as ladies' right hand. They're the TaylorMade Stealth 2 model. So really great golf clubs. Be about $35,000 to $4,000 brand new, but you're going to save a lot by going through us with getting the rental set. So if anybody's interested, just reach out to the pro shop at the ranch, and we can get you hooked up.
The TaylorMade Performance Center at the ranch does not close down in the winter. Explain how it works in the off season and how people can book fittings.
Yeah, so this was a good thing we did a few years ago. We were able to move the TaylorMade Fitting Center inside, and we do it in our upstairs banquet room. We got a full simulator in there. We use the GC Quad technology. We can get all the data that we need to get to get the right fit golf clubs for our customers. Myself and you got fitted there this past winter. We're pretty happy with the clubs we have. So it's, we'll get that set up in the next month or so. You visit our website under the Pro Shop tab. There's a link to the TaylorMade Performance Center. You go on there. You can see all the dates that'll be available. It was really set up really great last year. We're really happy with the indoor fitting that we can do now. Basically, we're doing fittings 12 months a year. So it's really good. And the experience inside is very close to what it would be outside. So there's no reason not to get fit. And even TaylorMade just came out with the CB and the new PCBs and the P770 irons, brand new. So those just got released. So some people will still want to get fit for those. So we do fittings 365 days a year.
Yeah, can still do it now outside.
Yeah, outside, and then we'll transition inside, and we'll get that going here in the next month or so.
The ranch also owns a promotional product company called Tough Stuff Promotions. What type of things does Tough Stuff offer?
Well, anything you can put your logo on, I think, Murray, is what we can offer. We started the company back in 2014. A little bit of history there. We used to do a lot of corporate business before that, mostly golf product related. We had a lot of tournaments at the ranch. They would come with non-golf product, and we're like, how can we, get a part of that business? So we created our own promotional products company, Tough Stuff Promotions. It allowed us to get non-golf products at a great price, right straight from the manufacturers. We still do very well if they want golf-related stuff, so golf balls, golf bags, towels, all that stuff. So we kind of have the best of both worlds at Tough Stuff Promotions. If somebody wants golf stuff, we use our ranch hat to get that at a great price. If they want non-golf stuff, such as luggage, backpacks, blankets, anything you can name of, we can get that now from a variety of suppliers. And the last 10 years has been great. It's elevated our corporate sales. You've known that, right? It's going really well. We offer amazing service. Great pricing. We just, it's going really well. So, and we have a brand new website, toughstuffpromotions.com. If anybody checks that out, you'll see it's a good starting point to see all the stuff that we can offer and kind of go from there. Our contact information's there as well.
Score Golf Magazine rates the ranch as the course offering the best value in Edmonton and second best value in the entire province. Obviously, the ranch loyalty app must be part of that. What stands out about the ranch in this area of value?
Well, I personally think we're the best value in the province, but that's for another day. If they did another ranking, that we'd probably be number one. Obviously, the ranch loyalty app, like you talked about, we have almost 12,000 users on this ranch loyalty app. Basically, how it works, you get points for every dollar you spend at the ranch. Build up those points. You can cash them in for rewards such as free golf, gift certificates, drivers, golf balls, golf clubs, rangefinders. Basically, we're rewarding people for being loyal customers at the ranch, and you can book tee times through there, and you also get some bonus, items, during some of our weekly rates, where if you have the ranch loyalty app, you'll get a $5 restaurant voucher, things like that. But, for our value is, we're less than $100, for a weekend prime time green fee, which I think is unheard of for the quality of golf course we had. So we have, we have cart included, range included. We have 10-minute intervals, so the pace of play at the ranch is amazing. When you put all those things together, combined with our happy hour, sundowner, we have a great Sunset Express 4-hole loop. We have 3-putt Mondays, app Tuesdays, which are reduced rates throughout the week. what the customers are getting for their money is really amazing, and it's something we're very proud of at the ranch. And one of our pillars to success is to offer extreme value, which is what we're doing, and the app has been amazing. So hopefully we can get over 12,000 before the end of the year. But when I'm on the show next year, I'm sure we'll say we're north of 12,000.
Yeah, for sure. Is the ranch looking to book functions during the winter?
Absolutely, yeah. We don't close. We still have staff there all year round, and we do a lot of business meetings and Christmas parties, specifically in the winter. We still do weddings in the winter as well, but obviously not as popular. But some people do like a winter wedding. But some cool things you can do at the ranch with your parties, like we have some add-ons that you could do, like horse and sleigh rides, tobogganing, bonfire with s'mores and stuff like that. So. Kind of a unique experience. We've done, decent amount for the last, since I've been at the ranch, and you're just outside the city, so you're escaping the city, but you're a few minutes from the Henday, so very easy to get out there. And if anybody's interested in that, they should reach out to yourself, gm@theranchgolf.com to get some information on that, or go to our website.
Very accurate information. Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Shaun Piercey, head golf professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. Shaun, last year the ranch made several changes to the course on holes 13, 15, and 18. Now that they're all complete and grown in, how did they all turn out?
Awesome. They turned out awesome. You just said they're growing in now, so it looks like the course has been that way for a long time. We did some work on 13. 13 is a short par 5, but adding a bunker to the middle and a lot of mounding on the right just really frames that hole really well. 18, we got rid of one of the fairways, and now it's just kind of a risk-reward hole. You can kind of drive it at the fairway or drive it at the green, or lay up or hit it in the water. It's way more fun. It's your finishing hole, and you can make birdie or you can make double in a hurry there. And my favorite hole now on the golf course, it used to be hole 9, is now number 15.
Wow.
The renovations that we did and completed, at the beginning of this year, I know a lot of people thought it was finished at the end of last year, but we finished it off this year by taking out that bottom tier of the old green and putting in some dirt there and getting that all raised up and creating a fairway there and taking the trees out of the right. But it's just, me being in the shop, I hear a lot of great feedback about hole 15, and it's starting to become a hole that our customers talk about. And it's just great. The course, like I said earlier, is just in phenomenal shape. And I think we finally crossed everything off the list for course renovations, maybe a tee box here or two. But it's nice to be at the point now where we don't really have much left to do for the golf course and just let it be what it is.
So that was an interesting point you just made when you said that your favorite hole used to be number 9 and now it's number 15. And I think that's something that I say to a lot of people is that, when you go to a golf course, it's easy to say, well, this is a signature hole at this golf course. Well, depending on who you talk to, there could be 5 or 6 different signature holes at the ranch. There's that many that really stand out as being special.
Absolutely. We actually do a survey with our 3-putt Monday customers when they sign up for the draws. When they 3-putt, they come in, they scan a QR code, and one of the questions is, what's their favorite hole? And the answers are, like you said, they're very different. There's people that like hole 5 because of the pit, and 14 with the creek, and 18 because of this, chance to kind of drive the green and get a birdie to finish your round. So, yeah, I don't know if we have a signature hole, but it's nice to say we have 6 or 7 signature holes that people are kind of.
And somebody just walked up to me yesterday and said, this view of number 1 and 10. There is not very many golf courses anywhere that have that spectacular of a view right off the start.
No, and I've taken so many pictures of sunrises and sunsets at that spot over the years. If you go on my timelines on social media, you'll see a million of those pictures. But yeah, to have the first tee and 10th tee there is obviously great from an operational standpoint, but it just, when people show up to the course, they get that view right off the hop, and it's just like, wow, look, what am I in for today? This is going to be amazing. And like, you just see this like blanket of green grass out there, beautiful holes. 1 and 10 are nice golf holes.
Really good.
So, and combine that with our, great service and great value. And like I said earlier, premier conditions, our customers are really loving their times at the ranch. And the 10-minute intervals that we went to after COVID has made the pace of play just probably better than anywhere in Edmonton. You come out to the ranch, you're playing golf in 4 hours, maybe 4:10, and in today's day and age in golf, that's a really good round, and people's time is important. So, we're checking off a lot of boxes.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Now, if people are looking to get out and play the ranch before the end of the season, how can they book a tee time?
Well, the first thing I would ask them to do is download our free Ranch Loyalty app. It's available on the App Store or Google Play. You just search Ranch Loyalty. You can call the Pro Shop 780-470-4700. You can book a tee time through there, or visit our website, theranchgolf.com.
Now, one more question for you, and Luke is going to ask it.
All right. What was your favorite part of the golf season?
My favorite part of the golf season, this is a very easy answer. The Ranch Golf and Country Club, we hosted the Pro Lady in early August, and I had the privilege of playing. My partner was my mother, Donna Piercey, and we played in this event 6 years. This year it happened to be at the ranch, and we just had a great day. My mom made some great bogey net birdies and played good early, and I was able to get a few birdies myself. And when all the chips were on the table at the end of the day, we squeaked out a win by 1 Stableford point over yourself and
My
your
wife,
which was a 4-way tie there for second. And I know we needed a birdie late, but I told my mom at the end, I think we won. And she's like, no, stop it. I don't think we won. I'm like, and we did. And when we kind of had it official, she was emotional. It was a great moment, mother and son. To do it at the home course was awesome. And I didn't expect to win an event like that, but it was nice to have things go your way, and to do it at the home course, especially with my mom, was just a really great moment in the 2024 season. So.
I certainly knew that was going to be your answer. You can't get much better than that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for coming in the studio today and joining us. And I guess we'll see you on the tee at the ranch in a little bit.
Thanks, Luke. Thanks, Murray.
All right. That's Shaun Piercey, head golf professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club. On the other side of the break, we are going to chat with Wil Bateman, local Edmontonian who plays golf on the Korn Ferry Tour. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Looking for a trusted professional fence company in Alberta that can do it all? Count on DuraGuard Fence. For 37 years, we've been offering manufacturing, installing, and repair services, as well as a whole range of do-it-yourself solutions. The most highly trained and experienced fence installers operating the most modern fleet of equipment in Alberta. Whether you're looking for a fence contractor or just materials for a do-it-yourself project, DuraGuard Fence has been the most trusted source for over 37 years. Your one-stop fence shop for chain link, wood, vinyl, or ornamental fencing. DuraGuardFence.ca.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, normally along with Curtis Stock, but Curtis is away golfing at Cabot and other places out east. Joining me today is my son, Luke McCourt. This segment is brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience the extraordinary, make smarter decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com or visit corporateconnections.com for more information. And a couple of texts to get to. First off, somebody has texted in and follow up with the interview with Shaun Piercey saying the best hole of the ranch is number 16. And that's, I guess, further to my point. I don't love 16 at the ranch because I can't hit driver. So it is an absolutely beautiful hole, no question about it. But I like other holes at the ranch better. My favorite is number 9, which Shaun said was his favorite in the beginning. And another text that came in, and it's actually for you, Luke. Hey, Luke, I have a question for you. Are you enjoying your first ever radio show? Good job. You need to answer on the mic. Sit down and answer the question on the mic.
That was sick.
That was sick. Okay.
But who sent that text?
Well, it was actually your papa. My dad sent that text. Yeah. Okay. Now, Zach, do we have Wil Bateman on the line? Now, Will's not picking up his phone. So, you know what? We're going to give Curtis Stock a quick call and see if Curtis Stock will... Oh, maybe we have a... Do we have Will answering? Okay. Perfect. Will is about to join us. So that is a good thing, because it would have not been good to not have Will join us today. We may be going to try to catch Curtis Stock in a little bit, but we're just waiting for Zach to connect him in here with us. In just 1 second. Live radio at its finest here, folks. We got him? Good morning, Will. How are you doing?
Really good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, doing good. You're back in Arizona now?
I am for a couple days, and then I'm going to Nashville Monday evening.
Monday, and that's the Tour Championship. Is that correct?
No, that's the second playoff event.
Oh, okay.
And then we have one after that in Ohio, and then the Tour Championships in about 3.5 weeks.
Okay. Before we get into golf, you were in Edmonton last week. Your brother got married. So tell us how the wedding went.
Oh, it was amazing. Awesome weekend. Everything went really smooth for the ceremony, and I ended up doing a speech and had a bunch of people come up to me and say how good of a job I did, which was great because I was super nervous.
Yeah, I bet you were.
But yeah, no, it was awesome, and he was happy, and yeah, it was a special day.
Awesome. Well, let's get into golf with you, Will. How has the 2024 season been for you so far on the Korn Ferry Tour?
Oh, really good. Yeah, I felt like I've played a lot of good golf, learned a lot. Felt like I turned a corner a little bit 2 weeks ago in Boise. Just kind of figured a couple of things out, and ebbs and flows obviously of the game, but yeah, feeling good for the last three, so that's a good sign.
In year two on the tour, are you more comfortable this year knowing the courses that you're playing and knowing the cities that you're staying in? Does that just make it a little easier for you?
Yeah, for sure. There's lots of guys that spend, a couple of years out here and progress and obviously, get better and then finally get to that next step. I feel like definitely was more comfortable this year, knowing courses and not really having to travel on Sundays and some of the time I'm traveling, even Tuesdays and some of those long stretches, like 7 weeks in a row. I was able to kind of go home in between, which was really good. So,
what are some of your strengths and weaknesses in your game been this year, Will?
Strengths, putting, I would say. I've been putting pretty well this year. Weaknesses, I would just say, process a little bit. Obviously you want to get better at your process every year. Felt like I definitely have gotten better at that since last year. But I told myself at the start of the year, I'm going to focus on, the physical aspect of the game and kind of be in the gym a lot. And then, you get on these stretches where you're, 12 out of 13 weeks and you're not in the gym. So I felt like maybe that was a little bit of a hindrance for me, middle of the season. But, I learned from it and I've been back in the gym here for the last, 2 months or so. But from a physical standpoint on the course, I think, I'm pretty well rounded at the moment. I would just say that, just, a little bit of the process. So
how can you continue to work on those processes to get better?
I think just maturing and, growing as a player and, learning from some of the mistakes and, obviously learning from the successes as well. But, I feel like I'm close to, fine tuning that process. And like I said, I feel like I'm getting better every year. I feel like I've done a lot of really good things this year. And, obviously last year was great, but I just feel like, if I'm always progressing in the right direction, I feel like I'll get there. Sometimes you're impatient and, as a human being, you want everything, right now. But, I think that, one strength of mine is, I'm willing to put in the time and be patient. And I feel like that's changed over the last couple of years, but yeah.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Wil Bateman, a local player from Edmonton playing on the Korn Ferry Tour. Will, any specific highlights of your year so far that stand out for you? I would assume that making the cut at the Canadian Open on the PGA Tour would be high on your list of successes.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. That was a really nice couple days. Course was amazing this year, which, huge support, obviously from Canada And, Golf Canada picking that venue was really incredible. That was definitely up there. I would say having a chance to win in Panama, was up there as well. I love that golf course. I finished 4th there last year. And then, this year was tied for the lead going to the back 9 on Sunday. So yeah, that was also, huge highlight and then also getting engaged. So yeah.
Yeah, that's a big highlight for sure. Congratulations on that. I did hear about that for sure. From playing events on the PGA Tour that you have played, what do you notice the differences in your game and those that are regulars on the PGA Tour?
Oh, that's a tough question. There are many differences. If I'm being honest, I think that, the time that I've spent on tour, it's not much different than the Korn Ferry Tour. I feel like the top guys on Korn Ferry, even you could even say, majority of the guys on Korn Ferry are ready to compete at a PGA Tour level. I just think that it's tough to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the toughest part. Yeah. Actually getting there is the toughest part. I feel like when you're there, you're there. I would say, mainly from I would say that they're just a little bit, probably a little bit better at the process. They kind of know, they know what they need to do to play well. They know kind of where they're going, where they're traveling. They got a really, really solid team around them. They're getting a lot of treatment on their body because they have, pretty long years. I think that this year, majority of the guys were playing 26 plus events. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I really think it's about, it's really about just taking that next step and getting through that, invisible line of actually having status on the tour to be able to compete in those events.
Well, speaking of that, getting to the PGA Tour, where exactly do you sit in the standings now, and what does it take over the last 3 events for you to get your PGA Tour card for next year?
So currently I'm 48th on the points list. Top 30 get PGA Tour status. From a point standpoint, I have like 460. And the threshold, to get a tour card somewhere around 800. It varies year to year. But, in simple terms, probably need a couple top 5s. Obviously a win would do it automatically. But I think, just some solid play will get it done. And then, worst case scenario, I don't, sneak into the top 30 in the next 3. There's also one tournament at the end of the year where if I'm in the top 60 on Korn Ferry, which pretty sure I'm going to be, for sure in the top 60, then I would go to final stage of Q School. And that's one tournament basically, and you top 5, then you get PGA Tour status. So technically kind of 2 chances here in the next couple months. So
yeah. And you feel your game is strong, you were saying now, and you're ready to tear it up here in the last month of the season.
Yeah. Like I said, kind of felt like I turned a corner a couple weeks ago. I kind of have been, previously to the first playoff event, I felt like I wasn't really playing that great, and just struggling. Obviously, just feeling like I'm super close and just not being there. And then, I felt like I played really, really nicely in Boise. Everything's so bunched up, so you make a couple more putts and you top 10. So yeah, I feel like I'm right there. So it's a good sign.
And your health is good. I know you battled an injury out on tour last year, but your body's feeling good now?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, I've been, very fortunate this year to not have many injuries, so that's been really nice.
So once these events upcoming, the Tour Champions done, and that other event that you were just speaking of with the qualifying event, what are your plans during the offseason? Are you going to have some downtime to kind of regroup and get focused for next year?
Yeah, a little bit for sure. I'm definitely going to try and keep playing. There's a bunch of mini tour stuff around here called the Asher Tour. So it's in California and Arizona, and they're just basically 3-day events. And I mean, obviously as a professional golfer, like, you got to play, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's kind of what we do. So taking 3 months off of playing is, in my opinion, isn't great. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna take a little bit of time off. I'm gonna be getting married in December, so that'll be super fun. And yeah, just gonna kind of work on the body a little bit. And yeah, like I said, just kind of focus on, obviously figure out what I did well this year, figure out, what I can do better for next year, and then keep progressing in the right direction, fine tune that a little bit for next year. And then, go see where it puts me.
All right. Well, you can't see him because we're on the phone, but Curtis Stock, my normal co-host, is not with me today. But so I have my 6-year-old son, Luke, with me. He has a question for you.
The question is, what is your favorite part of the golf season
this year?
Of this year. Favorite part of the golf season. Are you saying like time of year, or what part that I like the most about being on tour?
We probably talked about it a little bit, specific highlights of your year. But if you had to pick one highlight, best moment of your golf year, what is it?
That would probably be having my dad on the bag. He caddied a couple weeks ago, and we just had such a great time out there. So, on a sense of, being super happy out there and enjoying it, I think as a whole, it was that week.
Awesome. Well, Will, it's been truly an honor to have you on the show every year. We're just wrapping up. Today is the last show of our 6th year of doing this, and we've had you on every year, and it truly is an honor to have you on and been following your career. And best of luck the next month in your season. And I hope when we have you on in the spring, we're talking to a PGA Tour player and not a Korn Ferry Tour as you continue to elevate your career.
Thank you so much, Murray. I really appreciate the time, and appreciate you guys having me on so much. That means a lot.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you too. Good luck the rest of the way, and have a great day today, bud.
Thanks, Murray. You guys too.
All right. That was Wil Bateman, local Edmontonian, playing on the Korn Ferry Tour, hopefully on the PGA Tour next year. One quick text to get to, and congratulations on another great season with the VIP Golf Show. Awesome to get Luke on the desk. He is doing great. Shout out to the Concordia golf team heading to Coal Creek for the first event of the season. Well, thanks very much for the text. Appreciate you tuning into the show, and good luck at your event at Coal Creek, a great golf course to play. On the other side of the break, it's going to be the last segment of the year, just an open segment, wrapping up the year. So stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers. Innovative solutions for unconventional problems. 100% family-owned and operated. AccuSteel's industry experts design and manufacture specialty equipment to move some of the largest machinery on the planet. Looking for a new premium engineered heavy haul trailer, proudly made in Alberta? Or to rebuild, repair, or retrofit your existing fleet? Look no further than AccuSteel Heavy Haul Trailers. Get the job done right. Visit accusteel.ca.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know.
The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Join us for the return of the Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament on Friday, September 13th at the Leduc Golf and Country Club. Enjoy a day of golf while supporting a great cause. Start your day with a delicious breakfast, followed by a round of golf at the scenic Leduc Golf and Country Club. Then unwind with drinks and indulge in a gourmet dinner, all accumulating in a lively auction. Come out and celebrate Tom Goodchild's legacy while supporting the Tom Goodchild Memorial Bursary, which assists NAIT culinary students in financial need. The Tom Goodchild Memorial Golf Tournament promises unforgettable experiences. Don't miss out. Sign up now at sawmill.ca/golf. That's sawmill.ca/golf.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems, with your hosts Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the final segment of the VIP Golf Show for the 2024 season. I'm Murray McCourt here along with my son, Luke McCourt, for the final show of the year. This segment brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out the Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. And it is now trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Wow. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a custom fitting from the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar with 5 locations around Edmonton. Why not tonight? And the question of the week this week is the same one we wrap up every show with each year. Did you enjoy the VIP Golf Show this year? If you want to answer that and get in on the prizes, please text in to 780-218-9999. Again, the trivia question is, did you enjoy the VIP Golf Show this year? And we are going to get into the question of the day. And so, Luke, you need to ask me the question of the day.
All right. The question is, all right, I'm going to take my headphones off. What was your favorite part of the golf season this year?
Oh, well, thanks for the question, Luke. I have a few that I have on my list. The number one thing on my list was I got a hole-in-one this year. Yeah, that's pretty fun to get a hole-in-one. So the hole-in-one was tops on my list, but right behind it was I got to play in the Pro Lady again with my wife this year. And as we know, your mom is not the greatest golfer in the world, but she really likes it. And we had a really fun day, and we got second place. That was so much fun. That was so much fun playing with my wife and getting second place.
And who are you playing against?
Well, we were playing against lots of people. But the other thing that's on my list is 2 rounds in a row, back-to-back, including with the Pro Lady with Jess. The day before, I holed out for eagle on a par 4 on the Sunday, my Sunday game with Kevin Carius and the boys. And then the next day in the Pro Lady, I holed out on number 18 for a 2 to make an eagle on back-to-back days. I hold it out from the fairway to make eagles on par 4s. So those are the 3 highlights of my golf season. Now, Luke, why don't you ask Zach the question?
Right, Zach, what is your favorite part of the golf season?
Man, there was a lot because I just got into golf this year, but one of the big ones that stood out to me was the Edmonton Sports Talk golf tournament that happened at the ranch. That was the first time I've ever been to the ranch, and I want to go back, and I still haven't been back, but it's been on my mind all the time. Every time I think golf, I think the ranch.
All right. Well, that's great. So local events that were on tap, we only had a couple. The PGA of Alberta had a 2-day event at Turner Valley. Mitchell Fox, surprise, surprise, best player in Alberta this year, I think, was the winner at -5. Sam Kirkness was second at -4. And local Matt Maw, Luke's golf instructor at Millwoods, one of them anyways, was the top Edmontonian in the event. He shot -3 and was in a tie for 3rd place. Also, the Pro Assistant Championship happened down at Mickelson National. Unfortunately, I didn't get to play in it because we didn't get in. It was sold out. Todd Helpin and Greg Johnson were the winners by 1 shot. Todd Helpin was a guest on the show earlier this year. They won by 1 over Josh Fleming and Tyler Labouthier. Josh Fleming was also on the show earlier this year. The top local team from Edmonton was the team of Dallas Cantera and Jeremy Lavalley, both working out of the Cardiff Golf Club. They finished in 5th place. And hole-in-ones this week, we had a couple. Jenny Angelhart at the Petroleum Club, first ever hole-in-one, hole number 15, 117 yards with a 5 hybrid. And this is a good one. Ken Harley out at Trestle Creek, his ever first hole-in-one. They had a hole-in-one tournament where all the holes were brought up to par 3 lengths, and he won a truck. Whoa. Number 7, Creekside, 165 yards with a 4 hybrid. So congratulations to them on their hole-in-one. So that's pretty fantastic. You didn't get a hole-in-one this week, Luke?
Yep. But what about mine?
Okay. I have to keep talking about some other stuff, Luke. So normally now we talk about golf this week. I know Curtis is out playing golf, having the time of his life in Eastern Canada, playing the top golf courses in Canada at Cabot. I saw on Twitter that he's posted a couple pictures, and he's having an absolutely fabulous time and saying that those courses are phenomenal. They are the top 2 ranked courses in Canada, so I'm not surprised in the least that he's having a great time. Okay, you go and get something, Luke. As for golf with me this week, I just played my Sunday match at the ranch, and I didn't play at all this week. I was hoping to play in that Pro Assistant Championships, but I didn't get done. But I did get some bad news this week. My golf season may be getting cut extra short this week as I've been battling a shoulder injury all year long, and it stopped me from practicing and playing as well as I normally do, I feel. But I found out this week that I was misdiagnosed, and I have a torn labrum, just waiting results of an MRI that I had yesterday. to find out whether I need surgery. Oh, thank you. Whether I need surgery this week or upcoming, or if there's another treatment that I can take that would help fix me. Both ways, whether it's surgery or the other option that may be available depending on the severity, I'm going to have a long break from playing golf and in the gym. So that is not very good for me. But I forgot, I do have one more question for you, Luke. I forgot to ask you the question of the day. So what was your favorite part of the golf season this year?
It right now.
Oh, are you going to tell us or are you just going to write it? Well, you should talk in the mic and tell us what your favorite moment was.
All right. Just gonna go and put this back.
Okay, you go and put this back. But Luke, you need to talk in the mic and tell us. Come quick, Luke.
I'm coming.
Okay, you have to do it real quick because we have to keep going with the show.
But I'm just trying to get my chair in.
Okay, you get your chair in. There you go. Now talk in the mic and tell us, what was your favorite part of the golf season, buddy?
Well, that is a easy question.
Okay, what's the answer?
Well, I was supposed to be in Vegas golfing, but I realized...
Keep talking.
What if happened?
Okay, you have to answer quick, Luke, or we have to move on.
No.
Okay, we have to move on, Luke. Good try, though, buddy.
But no,
Okay, real quick.
But I saw a fancy one that just this mom and dad on on Jess's dad's iPad. I saw one of the fanciest one, and it had trees around it, and it had grass off of it.
Okay. Well, thanks for that, Luke. Well, as this is our final show of the season, I have lots of thank yous to give out, starting with our sponsors, our advertisers of the show. Title sponsor, VIP Golf. Presenting sponsor, Ardent Roof Systems. Other advertisers on the show, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, Alberta Golf Association, Coal Creek, the Legends Golf Club, Country Club Tour, Devon Golf Club, Wolf Creek Golf Resort, Corporate Connections, Edmonton Garrison Golf Club, Edmonton Sports Talk, Tough Stuff Promotions, Accu Steel Heavy Haul Trailers, Acme Scrap Metal, Duragard Fence, Adidas, Trestle Creek, Sawmill Restaurant Group, TaylorMade, PGA of Alberta, The Quarry, Stony Plain Golf Club, Twin Willows Golf Club, Edmonton Elks, Century Mile, and Corporate Connection. I already mentioned Corporate Connection. So that is all of our advertisers. So a big thank you to all of them for their support of the show. They without them, I couldn't do this, along with Curtis each and every year. If you know anyone that wants to advertise in the show, please have them reach out to me at gm@theranchgolf.com. Also, a huge thank you, as always, to Edmonton Sports Talk, Dustin Nielsen, Matt Awanek, and everybody here at Edmonton Sports Talk. It's been an absolute treat working with the crew at Edmonton Sports Talk. When TSN went dark last year, they got me back up in 3 weeks with the show, and just thrilled to be with them and not going away anywhere. Also, a big shout out and thank you to Zach. Zach, it's been an absolute treat working with you, buddy. You're a blast, and you got a lot of work to do on your golf game, and we're going to help you with that on the show next year. But thanks for everything you do, buddy. Greatly appreciate it.
And welcome to...
Well, welcome to Luke. Of course, welcome to Luke. But
thanks a lot, Murray. Yeah, I've learned a lot about golf. I've never been into golf before producing this show, and I've fell in love with it because of you and Curtis every single Sunday. Just bringing on great guests, having great insight and everything like that. So it's been a pleasure working and producing on this show.
Well, I appreciate that very much and looking forward to doing it all over again with you next year. And of course, the biggest thank you has to go to all of you, the listeners. Thanks so much for being part of the show each and every week and chiming in and listening throughout the week, however you consume the show, whether it's live on YouTube or listening to it live through EdmontonSportsTalk.com, or whether you listen to it later on podcasts on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, EdmontonSports.com, or on YouTube, watch it later. Greatly appreciate it. Your support is absolutely phenomenal. And like I said, I absolutely love doing the show. Got some text to get to. Absolutely love the VIP golf show. Great insight to all things golf. That was from Scuba Steve. By the way, Scuba Steve, you won the trivia contest last week, and I know I forgot to mention it, but you need to get Zach your contact information. So text that back in, and we can get you your prize from last week. Yes, I enjoyed it very much. Good job to all. Yes, amazing. So great. Congratulations on a great season. I mean, so many great texts coming in. So as always, we appreciate your support. The winner of the trivia today, Ray Lenheiser. Congratulations to you, Ray. I will reach out to you and let you know how to get your prize here shortly when I get back to the ranch. And
I just have a quick question. Thank you for watching the VIP Golf Show. See you next day.
Okay. We're not quite ready to wrap up, though. I want to talk about a few of my favorite memories from the show this year. And, I simply love doing the show each and every week, providing great information on local golf. And it's hard to pick out some favorites, but I'm going to throw out Wil Bateman's career journey and hope it continues forward to the PGA Tour at some point, hopefully next year. The instruction segments with top instructors around the province each week was fabulous to add this year. Lisa Longball and all of her energy is always fabulous as well. Great insights from heavy hitters like Rick Young, Jason Logan, Craig Cann, Bob Weeks, among others. I also really enjoyed learning about the Yellowknife Golf Club from Kylie Frederick, and of course Bob McDermott and his incredible story. I could go on and on and on about great moments. I just absolutely love doing it each and every week.
And I have a quick question.
Oh, what's your quick question?
I'm going to talk about the next persons who are going to play golf in the next calendar season.
Okay. Okay, Luke, we have to carry on here. I want to hear from Zach. What are your favorite moments from the show this year, Zach?
I thought Bob McDermott was very moving and touching. Just hearing his story, I wasn't aware of it before we had him on as a guest. It shows a lot of willpower and everything to be able to be in sort of an unfortunate accident like that and still be able to play golf and find something you're super passionate about in that sense. I also loved, I did like the Century Mile Minute. Yeah. Whenever Stalker tried to win some cash, one of my favorite moments was when he showed up last week actually and said he lost all of your money, but ended up giving you some of the winnings. Also, Josh Clausen, of course.
Yeah, that was a good segment, too. Yeah. Well, that's great. Well, that does wrap up the season this year for the VIP Golf Show. Normally, I'm crazy sad about the show ending each year because I love doing it so much, but I am part of the Hangout on the show. I'm going to be starting back up in a couple weeks on the Hangout. Basically, every Monday from 9 to 11, I'll be on the Hangout all winter long to keep my fix in for doing this type of thing and talking all things sports on the Hangout. But thank you very much for joining us for the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof System. Okay, one quick question, Luke.
The next person's going to be on the is Rob Wilson. Is going to be a ref there, but the next one is going to be Scott Scheffler. And we got...
I wish we could get Scotty Scheffler on the show. But we need to wrap it up now, Luke. Yep. So thanks for joining me and being on today. Good job, buddy.
And I just have one more question. Thank you for watching the VIP Golf Show, and see you next day.
Okay. Yeah, I agree, Luke. So again, thank you for joining us for the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof System on Edmonton Sports Talk. You can find us on Twitter at Curtis J. Stock, who's not with us, but will be back on the show with me next year, or myself at Murray McCourt. The show will fire up again for the 2025 season on April 27th, right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Again, if you don't want to hear missing me on Edmonton Sports Talk, tune into the Hangout 9 to 11 on weekdays, and I will be on most Mondays for the next 6 weeks or so. So there you have it. Thanks for listening. Until next year, all the best and take care.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
AccuSteel heavy haul trailers provide on-highway and off-road custom trailers for over 25 years, but there's so much more than that. If your heavy haul trailer has issues, take it into AccuSteel. Their full service and frame inspections break down not just what's wrong, but why it's wrong. They take the guessing out of repair work with quality engineered frame repairs that get you back working with a safe and reliable product. Plus, enjoy endless options for retrofits and modifications to your heavy haul trailer of any make and model. Visit accusteel.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again. Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Enjoy a round of golf on 2 of Canada's top public courses at Wolf Creek, designed by renowned architect Rod Whitman. If you haven't been to Wolf Creek recently, now's the time to check out the best course conditions in years. Enjoy a pure links golf experience and great course conditions. After your game, relax at Barney's Lounge with great food, drinks, and patio views. It's a destination getaway only a short drive away in Ponoka. Visit wolfcreekgolf.com to learn more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.